Have you been showing up to networking events for months and months and months, and then you still don't have very many leads, or maybe any leads or any customers to show for it? You're not necessarily bad at networking, but you are probably doing the wrong things in the wrong order, and nobody told you. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk through 3 reasons networking stops working for small business owners and what to do instead. By the end, you're going to know exactly where your efforts are kind of leaking, and you're going to have a clear next step you can take this week. Here's what I see all the time. Small business owners, they decide, oh man, I need more clients. And somebody's like, hey, Bob, you should try networking. So Bob shows up, he goes to chamber meetings, industry mixers, online groups. He's handing out business cards, tossing them out to everybody. They're sitting down at the coffee shops. They're sitting down over lunch meetings. This guy, Bob, he's working hard. 6 months later, he's made $0 from it. And as he's looking back, he's thinking all the time, all the money, networking is a waste. Or even worse, sometimes Bob's like, oh man, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe nobody likes me. Maybe I can't do this. Neither one of those are probably true. Well, I don't know, Bob, maybe no one does like you, but we'll assume that people do. What's actually happening though is that within networking, the way most small business owners do it, what's actually happening to Bob and many small business owners is they're networking with 3 broken assumptions. The first broken assumption is that more events is going to equal more clients. It doesn't always work that way. The number of events you attend is almost completely unrelated with how much business you're actually going to generate. I have a good friend and he says, make sure you're not networking so much that you network yourself out of business. What I think he means by that, and I've seen business owners do it, is they're going to go from doing maybe one thing a month to all of a sudden they're going to events every single day. They're out there meeting the same people over and over and over, and they're getting nothing. Instead, the difference isn't volume, it's depth. One real conversation with the right person can beat 50 handshakes with the wrong people. If you're optimizing for event attendance, you're really optimizing for the wrong number. The second broken, bad assumption that so many small business owners make is that networking is all about going out to meet my potential clients. This misconception absolutely will destroy small business owners. They look in the room, they're like, I don't see any of my clients there. This is a waste of time. They think, who in this room is going to hire me? And then they spend the whole event looking for that one prospect, almost like an animal hunting for a deer to eat for dinner. And when somebody gets that sense that the business owner is out like that hungry predator, they run. So here's the truth instead. The person across from you or in that room, assume they'll never be your client. But they might know people who could be your client. Networking isn't about finding clients. It's about finding the people who can actually introduce you to clients over and over and over for years to come. These people are called referral partners, and building a referral team is completely different skill than just going out and meeting prospects. If you've been treating every conversation you have like a sales opportunity, you've been playing the wrong game. Are you ready for the third broken assumption? If you're a good person who does good work, referrals, they'll just show up naturally. Wrong. Everyone wishes this is true. Sadly, it's not. Doing good work, it's the price of admission. It is necessary, but it's not sufficient. The people who get a steady stream of referrals aren't getting them by accident. They have a system. They know who their referral partners are. They meet with them on a predictable cadence. They give first before they ever ask. They have an offer that's easy to refer to, and they follow up in a way that doesn't feel like scummy follow-up. If you don't have any of those things, the problem isn't that the universe owes you referrals and isn't paying out. The problem is you haven't built the engine yet. All right, so what do you actually do? There's 3 shifts and you're going to do them in this order. First, stop measuring yourself by events attended. Start measuring yourself by the depth of relationships with a small number of the right people. 5 strong referral partners, they can outperform 50 weak acquaintances every single time. Second, identify who your actual referral partners are. The crazy thing is, they can come from a number of places. They can come from companies that serve your same customer profile before the customer needs your service. They can come from people who would serve your customer after they need your service occasionally. They can come from perceived competitors, but maybe the competitors like to serve a slightly different customer, or they offer them a slightly different offering. And when the customer is not a match for that competitor, the competitor can hand them to you. A wedding photographer, for example, their best referral partner is probably not always going to be a photographer, but it could be the wedding planner. A residential plumber's best partner, well, could be another plumber, but it could be a real estate agent. Let's get very specific about who's in your referral ecosystem. All right, third, let's treat referral partnerships like long-term assets they are. The people sending you business in 2 years are people you start building relationships with this month. This isn't that you're pitching them, you're not trying to sell them, you're building. This means sit-down meetings where you're going to ask about their business before you talk about yours. It means sending them work without expecting anything back. It means a follow-up cadence that doesn't disappear after that first meeting. Unfortunately, that last point I just made is where many business owners give up or just forget. They have a great meeting, they feel good about it, and then they never follow up. 3 months later, they're like, wow, I wonder why nothing ever came of that. Nothing came of it because relationships die without maintenance and you didn't maintain it. Networking isn't broken. The version of networking small business owners are practicing is broken. The fix isn't more effort in the same direction. The fix is a different game entirely. One built around the right people, the right depth, and the right system. Once you make this shift, the next question becomes, who are the right referral partners for your business specifically? Because the answer isn't the same for every business owner. And getting it wrong is what could waste your whole next 6 months. This is the first episode in a series I'm doing on building a referral engine for your small business. If you want to make sure you catch the next one, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.